Hi, Cece. How you doing? Oh,
Booba
Learner,
collector.
you know?
yeah, we're missing out on some prime booba watching apparently.
She's a learner and a learer.
A learning leer.
Ba-bum-ba-da-bum-bum-bum. How's your day, Cerulean? Also making sure that my other audio that everything I'm listening to does not bleed into the stream. Okay, it does not.
Yeah, so people don't think that they're having like an episode. I don't understand how you're able to do that. That is insane. I would literally go crazy.
Yeah, there was this one part where everyone was hearing Oceanic Pairs complain about Reeboks or Foot Locker or something while we were playing.
I would just cry. Like, I would
too much.
not be able to hear everything. It would be so... I couldn't do it.
Wait, should I make my Fui my mountain emote?
Hi, Toei. You're what?
You shoot the mountain emote.
Oh, yes.
Can I do that? Hold on.
Yes.
Speaking image.
Up to you.
If that
Hold on, I
brings
wonder if there can be
speaking-
two Fends. No, it's already
That
changed
sparks
it.
joy.
If that sparks joy.
Where is it? Mountain.
No, you.
Hi, Toei. I was gonna do something. I think the music is too low, but I'm not sure.
That's not.
Highway to the danger zone.
Danger zone.
Danger zone.
Yeah, good enough. Where the hell is it? Oh. Oh, hey, it's all my friends.
This is gonna be
Whoa,
half
you
the
have
stream as we wait for.
friends?
Shut up. Both of you shut up. What do you mean I'm here? I'm here. Hi, guys.
Oh, Fend, you're here. I wasn't expecting you for another hour.
I needed to teleport, okay? The teleport was very far away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That took longer than I expected. What news, adventurer?
Oh, we're jumping right in.
Oh, we're not? Jumping right in?
No, it's fine.
Oh,
I'm good.
okay.
I'm good.
Go ahead.
I'm here.
Hi, Sig. How you doing?
I'm engaged.
Hello, I hope all is well. I'm Fend, and I'm Dea, and I'm Rin, and I'm Luca, and there's nothing you can do about it. Okay.
Honestly,
That's identity
feel free to take mine for a while. I'm good with that.
Take mine too. You won't survive a day.
You can come do all the things I need to do.
So, IceHeart is but a pseudonym. Not that it matters. That she managed to escape is regrettable. But from your description of that beast, you did well to come as close as you did. In any case, now they have cleared a path, the Temple Knights can begin to survey the tunnel in earnest. Mayhap they will even find the route past the ice wall. Wouldn't that do wonders for their fight against the heretics? The Crystal Braves would certainly share the credit for it too. 12 be praised, adventurer. We may yet turn this situation to our advantage. Assuming we stop IceHeart before she summons Shiva, of course. I thought he was going to stop talking. Anyway.
I thought he was gonna shut the fuck up.
yes, I did. Needless to say, our fellow Scions have not been idle. Milsilla and Orianga have been busy perusing the archives of House Four Temps, gathering what information they can on Shiva. Which reminds me, if you were intending to trudge back to Camp Dragonhead to report on the day's events, don't. The antecedent should be here any minute. I can only assume people enjoy subjecting themselves to this cold. Let's see. Apparently sickness has survived all the wars. And the one against the toilets. Are you talking about Skibbity?
think
I
as
thought
in
you
like
meant,
he had some terrible shits.
Oh, I thought it meant
Yeah,
like the
that's what I
skibidi,
thought.
because at some point the toilets do go to war. I blame Void, okay?
Yeah, we've all been traumatized by the skivity.
Cerulean. Okay. I think I remember. Oh no, it's Alphanod, never mind. Antecedent. You come to us straight from the archives of House Fortemps. I trust your time there proved fruitful. Would that it had Urianga and I scored countless texts, but what we found was of questionable veracity. Accounts of Shiva's life and death are sparse and contradictory, only agreeing upon one point. She lay down with a dragon, the gravest of all sins, according to the Ishgardian faith. I told you, I knew it. She did fuck the
Damn.
dragon. Yet, in the eyes of IceHeart's follower, this was a holy act, blessed union of a man and dragon. She was a man.
No.
Oh. How such a thing could even be possible is quite another question. Suffice it to say, I very much doubt that we will find a useful answer in the archives of House Fortemps. Much knowledge has been lost over the centuries, though in this case one wonders if it is by circumstance or design. You said that IceHeart took a moment to plead her case prior to escaping, did you not? Oh, probably. Viewed without prejudice, most would agree that bringing an end to an endless war serves the greater good. I think Sir A. Merrick might take issue with her methods.
Damn.
Sorry. I do not care if a few stragglers manage to escape. Until the sappers confirm that a tunnel is safe, the men are not to search it.
Yes, Lord Commander.
You pursue your foes with less zeal than I had expected, Sir Aymeric. Aymeric?
Americ.
Aymeric.
Hey.
Lest you misunderstand, I do not deny that our enemy has given us good reason to be prudent. I merely meant, you being a man of faith, that I had expected a certain single-mindedness. After all, was it not by the will of Halone that your ancestors came to this land? Why they took up arms against the Dravians? What would they have done in your position, I wonder?
There are those who believe that faith is a renunciation of free will, that unquestioning devotion is required of all who would live a life in service to the Fury. Such righteous fervor may well serve a knight on the front line, less so a leader of men. We're all at liberty to interpret the scriptures as we will. I choose to believe that the Fury would value the lives of her followers over the death of her enemies. But I would not presume to speak for the Knights of Eld. 'Twas a different time, nay, a different era, and scripture tells us only so much.
Would that it told us more.
Taya, do we have any gum?
No.
Oh, I'm sad. Oh.
Hi, Gitaro! Enjoy your burger! Your Thursday burger!
Borgir.
Hi, Suba. That man is awfully pragmatic for a servant of the Holy See. A welcome trait at the negotiating table, to be sure. Less so when one's enemies are making ready to harness the power of a god. Oh, right, this is also me. Mayhap that he do not truly believe that IceHeart's plan can succeed. Truth be told, I too remain somewhat skeptical. Shiva was real. A living, breathing woman. Oh, that there can be, of that can there, oh my god, what's wrong with me today? Of that there can be no doubt. In this respect, she differs from every other figure to have been summoned, each of whom was worshipped as a god. The sole exception being good King Mughal XII, the myth made manifest in response to the fervent supplications of the Mughals god.
Alright, calm down, Memphilia.
Saint Shiva may differ, but what of the heretics? They are a tribe of outcasts at war with a mighty nation, who yearn for the resurrection of the ones who embody their beliefs. If that is not placing one's faith in a higher power, then what is? Crystals and conviction, Milfzilla. They have them both in abundance. Thank you for the Mega Hydrate. Can that truly be all that is required? Holy fuck, Rain, I just noticed that. What the fuck?
So
Sorry, I got excited. Okay, seeing how big that is, I'm scared to speak with that image. Let me just put it that way.
Congrats, you're the first clip of the stream. My survey team has concluded a preliminary analysis of the Aetherite IceHeart used to escape. They believe that she teleported to another Aetherite, somewhere not far to the west. Despite the apparent proximity of the second Aetherite, however, they have been wholly unable to detect its presence directly. Unless IceHeart has some means to mask its signal, I can only presume she had it destroyed to prevent us from following her. Oh, smart. Without the means to teleport as she did, we have no choice but to search for an alternate route. Most likely a tunnel, assuming one exists. Let us not give up on teleportation just yet. One of our colleagues in Sharlayan may be able to assist us. I pray that you are right. I dare not think how long it will take us to survey the entire tunnel system. Hi, Mass. Mass says hi to everyone.
Hi.
While Mifsilla looks into our Aetherite problem, I would like to request your assistance with another matter. The third unit is currently tracking the remnants of the heretic force which attacked us. However, the search goes poorly, despite our numbers. Coerthus is fast, and IceHeart's followers know the terrain far better than we. Your knowledge of this region may serve to hasten the process. The sooner we capture IceHeart's followers, the sooner we can press them for their leader's whereabouts. Also, though it is admittedly a selfish request, I feel that my braves would benefit immensely from working alongside you. While we have our share of veterans, we also have more than a few less experienced recruits, many of whom look up to you, in case you were not aware. Good. I knew you would understand. Yuyo Hase can appraise you of the details. When the task is complete, come and find me at the observatorium.
Yeah.
Observatorium. Captain Ilberd. Captain Ilberd and I are meeting there to discuss the latest developments in his investigation. The Temple Knights shall hold Snowcloak in our absence. Let us lead them to their work. Ours is more pressing.
I don't like the way Luca's looking at my tail. Why are you drooling?
Hey, yo.
Why are you
They look
salivating?
delicious. They look delicious. Gotta eat that fish. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
A little seafood.
Ugh. Get out of here.
Ugh. Wait.
I'm gonna slap you with my tentacles.
Mm.
And nowhere near your mouth.
Ah.
What?
Ah.
Ah.
I don't know if the Foogie Foogie reacted.
Huh?
I don't know. Sturgeons are girthy. Oh no.
Hold on, we're switching PCs. Give me one moment.
Oh.
Why aren't we in a party yet?
Did you make sure? Oh, you have to log in anyways. There might be more downloads you need to do, Rin, when you log in.
Oh, I already logged into the launcher, so I think it's good. All right, we are moving over. Bum, 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 bum. Hello.
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 Hi.
Hi.
Ba-da-da-bum-bum-bum-bum.
Hello.
Hello.
Boy.
Okay. Oh wait, how do I? Oh.
Yes. Hi, Chairman.
I have to log back into Discord.
Okay, lady, shut up. The cat. Cat's fighting Chairman. Chairman, leave her alone. Okay, I'm gonna kill both of them now.
Yay.
Did you see the comment I made earlier about your voice acting when you flubbed it?
Me?
No, it was oh, this character
Oh.
is British and has Tourette's. Go fuck yourself.
Damn. They're killing each other.
Well, now you don't have to.
Good. Saves me the trouble.
Hello.
Hello?
I'm going to
Hi.
lower the AC. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
Do I sound professional?
Yes.
Sound good?
Oh my, Luca.
Huh?
You said I sounded good. I don't like this headset. Why is it? It's so noise canceling. How do I?
You can pull off one of the. You can just have it on one of your ears if you want.
Yeah. It's like it's making me uncomfortable how noise canceling.
Did you know apparently there's like a room
I'm back.
that's so quiet that it like puts people at like it makes people uncomfortable to be in it.
Oh yeah,
I
Mhm.
believe that.
I want to go there.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
All right, Patrick, you're up.
Yep, I was waiting for everybody to be ready.
Yeah, the Grin.
I'm ready.
Yep.
There you are, adventurer. Commander Leveilleur instructed me to wait for you. Your assistance is most welcome, believe me. Most of the Third hail from Ul'dah, and for a man accustomed to the feel of sand beneath his boots, the crunch of snow can be rather disconcerting. But to the matter at hand. Nary a moment ago, I received word that the heretics we seek have been spotted making for Denifin Pass. My braves are already in pursuit, and I should be grateful if you would join them. I myself shall be taking part in the hunt. Never let it be said that I do not earn my coin.
Yu Hayes is a hard-working man.
Hard-working star.
He's a hard-working star. Why do I not have any of my coupons?
Because it was on your other computer?
Those don't transfer over unless you save the profile.
Oh my god.
It was today that Ren realized she fucked up.
Wait, what happened?
Well, guess we're auto-attacking.
Oh, good.
Dimitri? Oh, wait, no, that's their uniform. Never mind.
Oh, wait, open my spell book.
I can't tell. Is that a Rogadin? Or a really, really tall,
Mhm.
wide man?
That's a
Where?
regular.
Oh, okay, cool.
This is definitely a Rogadin.
Rin is a Rogadin professional.
Balls. Me ankle on fire. Caught me boot on rock or something. Twisted fall. Others went ahead. Danifin Pass. Hurry, you might catch up. If you not sure, look for foot tracks like Hunter. Snow fresh. They not be hard to find.
What?
I mean, what can I say? Final Fantasy should have.
Hired you?
Voice actors. All the
Where are we
Rogadins.
supposed to go? Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. We need to be in a party. Who is following me?
Yes, I agree.
I'm sorry, Finn. I led you astray.
Yes. Okay, I'm following the blue dot.
There's 3 blue dots on your screen,
I'm
Fend.
following the one closest to me. This looks like a red velvet cake mountain.
Well, you'll be very disappointed if you try to take a bite out of it.
Is this it? Oh, you look at the prints.
Of Bel Air?
Those are some prints.
I one little fan. My mom got scared, so what you I did? I'll go to Bel Air.
Southeast. This way.
Is this an AoE? No. Is this an AoE? Yes. AoE.
Who's all the way out east?
Rin? It said southeast.
I'm trying to put my abilities where they belong.
Oh, okay.
So I'm staring at these.
Menacingly.
So, what did all of you eat for lunch today?
Your mom.
A tuna sandwich.
You can't support her.
Oh my god.
What?
Okay.
Scion, what are you doing here? The heretics? I'm not sure. There's a great scaled beast and Yu Has? I think he went east on his own. The heretics split up, so we did too. Mr. Man's over here having a hard time.
No strength in numbers.
Okay.
Don't be suspicious.
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 Okay.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
That's an AoE.
How embarrassing. I was so intent on following the heretics' tracks that I almost failed to notice they had doubled back. Almost, mind you. One tried to sneak up behind me and got a knife in the gut for his troubles. I thought myself alone, so I started searching the dead man's knapsack for anything of interest. And lo and behold, before his friends found me, I came upon this. Withdraw in groups of 3 or less to the observatorium. Give the signal and wait. The merchant will be watching. Be late and be left for dead. Speaks for itself, does it not? They can't possibly mean to rendezvous inside the place, so we should restrict our search to the surrounding areas. Let me rephrase that. You should restrict your search to the wilderness around the observatorium. I will need more than a moment's rest to recover from these wounds.
Mass is asking if there's any character that sounds remotely close to Plankton.
No.
Can there be a character that sounds remotely close to Plankton?
I can't do Plankton's voice.
You just gotta yell.
Luca? Can you do a Plankton voice?
I can't do anyone's voice.
Oh, no one, I'm sorry. Wait a minute.
Can you do a
Rin!
Plankton voice?
Oh, let me get a clip of Plankton. Let me see what it's gonna be really bad, but
Plankton's voice just hurts my throat.
yeah.
And it's for no survivors when you... Yeah, no, I can't do that.
Plankton! That's not how you sing it. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime at all down here in the deep blue sea.
Mass can do a Plankton voice. Luca, where are you?
Lost.
Oh.
The next time we find a reoccurring character, I'll try to do a Plankton impression.
Okay.
Beautiful. I'm excited.
I am through with listening to your excuses. We leave now.
Ow! The woods are crawling with those bluecoats, and the knights are searching every wagon that passes through the gates.
Well, stay with them, then, if you think you'll fare any better.
Was I Ilberd? I think I was Ilberd. Now, there's no need for that.
Was I you,
I
Gary?
think you
I
were.
believe you were, yeah.
There are places like this in my homeland. Sacred snow-capped peaks where blood must not be shed. Yet your lands ever thirst for the blood of the fallen, and by your deeds it has drunk deep.
No, I've done nothing wrong. None but meet in secret with heretics. Deny it all you will. We shall have the truth from you yet. Inquisitor's not the only one skilled in the art of interrogation.
Damn it all.
That's
Oh, wow.
grade A voice acted there.
Yep.
Fend.
Yep. Fancy meeting you here, adventurer. I presume your work with the third brought you hither? What a tangled web. Lest you wonder, we came not for the heretics, but for the merchant who has been conspiring with them. He came to our attention during the course of our investigations into the Ivy. It beggars belief, I know, but it seems our favorite Garlean spy may have been providing assistance to IceHeart. Were it not for the efforts of Lady Yogiri and her shinobi, we might never have discovered this connection.
Yugiri.
Hi, it's me. Master Alphino is too kind. I fear my people and I have done little to aid your search for this spy. We long to strike back against the Empire and weaken their influence in this land, to prevent the tragedy which befell Doma from reoccurring. The days ahead and the work they promise will require a very particular set of skills. Skills which I am fortunate enough to possess. If you will allow it, I would accompany you until the investigation is complete.
That is a most generous offer, Lady Yugiri, and one which I gladly accept.
Thank you. Though I may disappear for a time, know that I shall never be far, and shall always be watching.
A comforting thought. Come, adventurer. Let us wait inside for Captain Ilbert to return and deliver his report. Also, Dea, Mass wants you to scream or to say Patrick's war cry.
Which was his war cry?
Leedle, leedle, leedle,
Oh.
leedle,
Leedle, leedle, leedle, leedle, lee.
Chef's kiss. It's just so good.
Yep.
Also, here
It
you
makes my
go,
chest rumble.
Ollie. Wee wee wee, wee wee wee, wee wee wee, wee wee wee. There you go. Captain Ilbert seems confident that the merchant's resolve would swiftly crumble when pressed. If so, we should have new information ere loosing. As to whether it will bring us any closer to learning the Ivy's identity, I would rather not say. Given our adversary's cunning, I shall consider us fortunate if we are spared another wild dodo chase. The gods know we have more than enough to occupy our time as it is. Everyone in?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Captain Ilbert, your report, if you will.
Aye, Commander. Firstly, with regard to the heretic we captured, I regret to say that the man could tell us naught that we did not already know of Shiva. We have since handed him over to the Ishgardian authorities. Henceforth, the Holy See will pursue the matter independently. Our inquiries concerning the Ivy, however, have proven more fruitful. We have ascertained that the channel by which the heretics acquired their information on the shipment routes.
Go on.
You'll recall the flame we first identified as being the Ivy's employ. From him, we were able to trace a trail of conspirators, each taking us closer to his master. Alas, the trail came to an abrupt end. Fearing that the investigation had been compromised, we took the necessary steps of detaining all suspected of conspiracy. There were 5 on our list, including a flame stationed at Revenant's Toll. The man's primary duty was to keep an inventory of donations from abroad, the particulars of which he would share with benefactors, thereby ensuring that needs did not go unfilled. By virtue of his role, he was privy to the details of all shipments bound for the settlement. Needless to say, that included those originating from House Fortemps. He knew the precise route the caravan would take, and he sold that information to a merchant.
I think I can guess which one.
None other. With a little encouragement, he soon confessed to knowingly aiding and abetting the heretics.
Well, that is one mystery solved, at least. But what of the Ivy? Are we any closer to pricing off his mask?
I dare say we are, Commander. Our relentless pursuit has forced him to commit a grave error. In a desperate bid to cover his tracks, the Ivy resorted to exercising certain administrative powers available only to high-ranking members of the Immortal Flames. If you consider then that our investigation is known to be barely a handful of them, the field of suspects is greatly narrowed.
You mean to say that the agent is among Robon's innermost circle? Someone who's been with him since the Immortal Flames establishment?
'Tis the most plausible explanation. The infiltration likely occurred during the company's founding, with the groundwork for the act being laid beforehand.
To slip into a position of authority unremarked, and remain above suspicion all these years.
I too was surprised, though I really should not have been. Of the three grand companies, Uldaz was ever more vulnerable to infiltration. Both Limsa Lominsa and Gridania had long-standing armed forces that lent themselves well to the formation of the Maelstrom in the Order of the Twin Adder. To all intents and purposes, it was the same people. Loyal ones, mind, under the same leadership. Only the banner was different. Not so the Flames. Uldaz's military was made up of disparate orders, most of which were glorified mercenary companies that answered only to their own paymasters. Hardly an ideal environment in which to establish something as high-minded as a grand company. The difficulties Raban faced when founding the Immortal Flames are well known. Even after he'd convinced his fellow Syndicate members to share the cost, there remained the small matter of finding enough bodies to fill the ranks.
Indeed. And given the pressing nature of the Imperial threat, that meant recruiting every passing sellsword. Amidst the chaos of its founding, it would have been child's play to infiltrate the company.
A good deal easier than now, why?
The Immortal Flames have ever been caught between conflicting interests, the public and the private. Though the monetaries ultimately agreed to support the organization's founding, 'twas not out of charity that they did so, but simply self-preservation. Had Nile Van Darnus' ambitions been any less apocalyptic, you may be sure that they would never have risked supplying Robon with an army. 'Tis but a wonder they did not attempt to extinguish the flames the moment the danger had passed. Returning to the present.
Even as we speak, our Doman allies are shadowing several high-ranking Flames, any one of whom could be the Ivy. Desiring to deal a blow against the Empire, the refugees were eager to lend us their aid. I expect to hear from them ere long.
Very good. Pray continue your investigation with the first. Meanwhile, have the second attend to the unrest. The third can join the fourth in inspecting crystal shipments. If they notice anything unusual, I want to know about it. If Shiva is summoned like manner to the other primals, the heretics will be looking for further supply.
Understood, Commander.
I shall send word to Sir Aemeric, informing him of our success in identifying the heretics' abettors. Hopefully the information will be of some use to the Ishgardians.
Sorry, mid-yawn. It is time, Commander.
Yes, I'm aware. An emergency council of the Alliance leadership has been called. There have been developments in Garlemald, it would seem. As commander of the Crystal Braves, my presence has been required. Requested? Whatever. I would have you accompany me, adventurer. As the realm's stoutest champions, 'tis only meet that you be present for the discussion. Oh, and the antecedent has already given her consent, lest you worry. My day was good, Toei. Thanks for asking. Like me, you are doubtless eager to conclude our business with IceHeart. But until another path to our sanctum is found, she will remain beyond our reach. Milfzilla and the Archons are sparing no effort to secure an alternate route. Until such time as they succeed, I suggest we give some thought to the realm's other problems. I shall go on ahead to Gridania in readiness for the coming council. Meet me at Nofika's altar, and we shall make our way to the Lotus Stand together.
Damn, Fend's really got his workout. His work cut out for him today.
Yeah, this post story patch is rife with alpha now.
Whoop, teleport.
That's fine. I say as I weep into my pillow. Silently weep into my pillow.
That's exactly how Fend sounds.
How did you know?
It's crazy. It's like Dea's heard Fend cry before.
Yep. All the time. Me too.
My thanks for coming, adventurer. When you are ready, speak with the conjurer yonder. She will show us to the Lotus Stand. Okay.
The Alliance leaders await you at the Lotus Stand. Will you join them now?
Yeah, sure, why not?
No.
Change has come to the Garlean Empire, and we must discuss the implications.
Is this voice acted?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My audio working.
The rumors are true then? The war of succession is ended?
It is. A new emperor reigns in Garlemald.
Who?
Do we meet the boy himself?
The birth and all too rapid
Oh.
expansion of the Garlean Empire is commonly attributed to the strategic brilliance of Solus Zosgalvis, yet he did not rule alone. Several members of the royal household also distinguished themselves during his reign. Nevertheless, it was the eldest son who stood to inherit the throne, until his most untimely passing.
I thought us fortunate when I learned that the Emperor had died without naming a successor.
Would that the Garlean Empire had died with him.
That guy's a fucking unit.
I'm so glad I chose to play this with you guys.
It was the grandson and his uncle who had
Yay.
the strongest claims, was it not?
Yeehaw.
Why, Fend? Give us
Because
the
I have a
rundown.
bunch of Final Fantasy XIV merch from my old job and also E3, and now I can appreciate it instead of just like staring at it and be like, "Why are you here?" You know?
Mhm.
Indeed, yet claims count for little without the power to assert them. High Legatus Varus Ye Galvus is a respected military leader. Not so his uncle.
So young Varus has torn the crown from his uncle's grasp and taken his place at the head of the Empire.
Given the troubled nature of his succession, the new emperor will require time to seal his grip on power. Yet have no doubt but that he shall, for there are none left with strength enough to oppose him.
Since the success of Operation Archon, the remnants of the 14th Legion and the forces occupying Alamigo have done naught but fortify their positions. But you can be sure they'll be ready to march on us again, if their Emperor gives the word.
When, not if. They say this Varus was so set upon Eorzean annexation that he spoke out against the Meteor Project.
Plainly, the new emperor's intentions are of great concern to us all. I propose that we set aside the Cartano dispute for the present and discuss what measures the Alliance might take to prepare for a resumption of hostilities with Garlemald.
Bless you, Luca.
Thanks. I just got some hiccups.
I hear that.
Moreover, I move that
Get
we
some water.
re-examine the question of how
I have
our
some.
former allies in Ishgard might be persuaded to retake their place at our side. Could Eorzea but stand as one, 'twould deal a grave blow to our enemies' ambitions.
Well, I suppose we should be grateful that they have finally acknowledged the inevitability of Imperial attack. Who knows? They may even do something about it. If only the leaders of Ishgard would follow their example and stop hiding behind their gates, praying for the coming storm to pass them by. But that is a discussion for another time. At present, I am more concerned by the fact that the Alliance's mooted preparations will be made known to the Garleans many moons before their coming. So long as the Ivy eludes our grasp, no secret is safe.
I'm free! Finally!
I hope you enjoyed your break, Fend.
You're not quite free. You gotta go right back into it.
I mean, I'm free from the cutscene.
Ah.
It will not have escaped your notice that the nations of Eorzea are no nearer to being of one purpose. Despite their protestations to the contrary, plainly, the threat of a resurgent Garlemald is not enough to stir them. And the reason for this? Deep-rooted mistrust amongst the citizenry. The nation's leaders can come to all understandings they like, but their unity means little and less to the common folk. Take the Laminsons, for instance. Though Admiral Merlwyb outlawed piracy over a decade ago, foreigners still picture the nation as a haven for grog-swilling, wood-legged cutthroat. That sounds nice to me. And likewise, the Gridanians are mocked as hermits, who talk to trees, and the Oldons scorned are swindlers who worship coin. I mean, that part is true. Not that such sentiment are entirely without grounds, of course. Take the pillar of Oldon society, Telegi Adelegi, for example. But that is besides the point. The fact is that people are wary of outsiders, whether they have cause to be or not. On that basis, one could argue that the conflict of Cartano is a necessary evil. Each nation has its own warmongering faction that advocates the acquisition of Omega. In order to placate them, we present them something resembling warfare, and thereby curb their appetite for full-scale conflict. But enough idle musing, let us speak of a more pressing matter, the Ivy. Since we spoke of the Observatorium, Captain Ilbert has further shortened his list of suspects, and by happy coincidence, The one he deems the most likely candidate is likely to come to Gridania. The hunt nears its end, adventurer. All that remains is to corner our quarry. Seek out Ilberd near the Adder's Nest. He will give you the particulars. Should there be any developments in Corthius, you may be sure that I will send word without delay without delay.
Andale?
On delay.
Underlay.
In the meantime, I wish you success in apprehending Ivy. Shut up.
My favorite part was where you started sounding like a fish.
Is that more like a murloc?
I think that was
No,
more Murloc.
Murlocs are like wah 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 wah.
Ah, yes. Rin would know.
Okay,
Yeah,
what's
I'm
that
sure.
supposed to mean,
You
Daya?
have to. I'm sure you have
Fish
to interact with
person.
Murlocs all the time.
They're like frog things. I don't actually know what they are.
They're fish.
They're like amphibians.
They're fish.
Wait, what are?
They would be amphibians because they go on land as
They're
well.
amphibious, but they're not amphibians.
I couldn't summon Sleepy.
My thanks for coming, adventurer. Doubtless the commander has informed you, but we have unmasked the Ivy. From this point on, we must proceed with extreme caution.
Yay.
Hold on, I gotta try on my options.
Ba-dum-bum.
Ready.
Listen well. The spy we've been seeking all this time is none other than Flame Marshal Eileen Royale, Raubaun's second in command. Prior to joining the Immortal Flames, she was a mercenary of no small renown. They say her skill with a polearm had to be seen to be believed. Of Ishgardian birth, she is the highest ranked foreigner in the Immortal Flames, barring the Flame General himself, of course. When he formed the Grand Company, Raubaun chose people based on their worth. Whence they hailed was of no interest. The monetarists saw things differently, however. Having funded the enterprise, they reserved the right to reject candidates nominated for high-ranking positions. And 'twas no secret that they did not favor foreigners, Ishgardians especially, after the way the Holy See forsook the Alliance. Yet, the monetarists did not raise so much as a murmur of protest when Royale was appointed to her post. Passing strange, is it not? Could it be that the Ivy has some hold over the monetarists?
I really like the way her model looks.
Yeah.
She's very attractive. I'd kiss her.
You kiss her right on her treacherous mouth?
Yep.
But these revelations are secondary to our current mission. Of foremost interest to us is Royale's presence here now. As you may be aware, it is the duty of the Flame Marshal to command the Immortal Flames in the absence of the Flame General. While Raubaun attended the Council of Alliance Leaders, she should have remained at the Hall of Flames. The woman has no business being in Gridania, yet here she is nonetheless, on some pretense. She's up to something, mark my words. Even as we speak, I have a dozen men trawling the Flames' records of evidence for Royale's guilt. But if we can catch her red-handed, we shall have all the proof we need. Which brings me to the plan. I have people watching the city gates, the airship landing, and the docks, every point of egress. She cannot leave without our knowledge. All that remains is to shadow her until she betrays her true purpose. Can I rely upon your eyes, Scion? You have my thanks. Let us go then, and take care not to alert our quarry.
Wah, wah, wah,
Yeah, being close to so many waterfalls, every time I look back on some VODs, I think there's something horribly wrong with my static.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, oh wait, it's the rushing water.
It's just you pissing into the bowl.
Hey, I don't piss and rinse bowl, that's Boyd's job.
Nobody. I don't.
Go on.
Rael is headed in the direction of the Blue Badger Gate. With me, Scion.
Wait, what?
What? Did I stutter?
No. Yes.
So, Rael has entered the Caroline Canopy. Meeting someone, perchance? Or could it be she means to board an airship? Pray look for her within. If she's not on the upper floor, try the landing area below. One of mine is stationed there, and she may have seen something. FME is her name. She'll remain here in case Rael reappears.
Oh.
Can you not just jump down this way? Oh, no, you can't. Run for your stinky life.
Oh,
Fend.
come on! I was ahead of Dave for a little.
Too bad.
Adventurer. Such an unexpected pleasure. What brings you here? A social visit, you say? How pleasant. No, she didn't come this way. I've noted every passenger, and none bore any resemblance. Well, don't let me keep you.
I like her.
Can fucking hear Rin's little
My little
fish guy squeeze, 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 squeeze,
That's what we've been hearing this whole time.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what the
That's
squeak.
adorable.
It's him, his little fish feet, the little pitter patter of his fish feet.
Nowhere to be seen, you say. And you're sure she didn't board an airship? She didn't come back out either. Where in the seven house could she have gone? The roost! How could I forget? Somebody else?
Rin!
Yeah. Greetings, good sir. Might I interest you in some Monte tonic? A cup a day imbues a man with great vigor, if you take my meaning.
Perhaps another time, friend. Wait, that necklace. You're a shinobi of Doma.
The woman you seek has left Gridania by the way of West Shore Pier. She was attired as a merchant, but these eyes are not so easily deceived. You may wish to take your search to the East Shroud. Rest assured that we shall continue to support you from the shadows.
Thank the 12 for the Domas. Were it not for their unique talents, Rael would have disappeared without a trace. Eh. Thought one of those might look good, but not really. Our hunt leads us to the East Shroud, Scion. I suggest we follow Royale's example and take the ferry from West Shore Pier. You'll doubtless wish to make certain preparations. See to them while I go on ahead. I shall wait for you at Sweet Bloom Pier. Dude, some of the new armor from the latest expansion looks fucking amazing.
What's the fastest way to get there? Teleport to the hut?
Yeah, probably, honestly.
Yes. Yes, I will.
Wait, what?
What?
Yes, I will accept the teleport.
No, I know what you're saying. I'm asking
Oh.
what Rin is wanting.
It said I didn't meet the requirements whenever you teleported, but maybe it was because I was in the middle of a cast.
Yeah, that probably was it.
And then I got scared.
Oh, have you ever pet a fish?
Have you ever? Yes, I have actually.
Please keep your hands out of the tank.
But you look like you want a belly rub.
I'll turn around. I am in.
This way, my friends.
Wait, isn't this Luca?
Elbert? No. Oh.
Yuri. This way, my friends. Your
Still
glory
you.
makes for the Hawthorne Hut. If Royale is truly the one we seek, we can expect that she means to make contact with her Garlean masters there. Dea?
Yep. An explanation is in order. You are no doubt that the Garleans have their own method of communication over great distances. Well, our ingenious friends at Garland Ironworks have provided us with devices which disrupt these communications, and we have installed them around the city-states. In so doing, we have made it difficult for Imperial agents to correspond with their masters. Royale would thus have no choice but to rendezvous with her Imperial contact directly. Yet, as a well-known face in the Immortal Flame, she cannot move about Thanalin without being recognized. It would only be a matter of time before someone saw through her disguise. 'Tis for this reason I believe that she's chosen the Black Shroud for a clandestine meeting. The Elizin are a common sight around here, and her comings and goings are not likely to turn any heads.
As my scouts tell it, the Garleans have sent agents with a mind to destroy the devices and render such direct contact unnecessary. Fortunately, our shinobi have thus far been successful in rebuffing their efforts.
This is it. We need only make for Hawthorne's hut and catch Royale in the act. The whale.
It's the whale. It never fails.
Boys.
It makes
Yes.
me want
What do you mean
to-
target's not in range? Where am I?
The wag my whale, when I wail, I want a whale. Whale!
beautiful, beautiful whale.
I'll wail on you.
Majestic.
Yes, please. I mean,
Oh.
yeah, sure. Go for it. I dare you.
Oh.
You don't have the takoyakis to do anything to me.
No takoyakis.
My people report that our quarry has departed for the bramble patch.
The ivy returns to the gnarls whence she came, but perhaps it is all for the better. To convict someone of her standing, we will require damning evidence against her. What could be better than to catch her in the act when she meets with her Garlean masters? Lanka?
My countrymen and I shall lie in wait in the shadows. Tread warily, my friends.
Speak with you, Giri, at the bramble patch.
Wait.
No, you.
Just beyond, Royale is in conversation with an individual clad in the manner of an adventurer. An imperial intermediary, no doubt.
This is it. With me.
Sorry, I had to get a blankie. It's cold in here. Why is the water heater not turned on?
Warm up, queen.
Blame Marshal Aline Royale. You're under arrest for treason and espionage. Fend.
Ah, shit. I pressed it.
Oh. You were followed, you bloody fool!
Damnation! Ooh, the shinobis look cool.
Mm-hmm.
Is anyone Elaine?
Not yet.
You. As in, you get to be here. Sorry, not me being sassy like you should be voicing it already.
Did that go through?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
I assumed she. So I went on.
You are unarmed, my lady, and scarcely garbed for battle. But if you wish to fight, you're welcome to try.
What is the meaning of this, Captain? Would you arrest me for strolling in the Twelves Wood? When I last looked, that was no crime, and neither was conversing with passing strangers.
You would feign ignorance, then? Very well. If you do think of something to say, there will be plenty of time to say it later. Now, come quietly, or I shall make you wish you had.
I will offer you no struggle. After all, I have naught to hide.
What was all that teleporting?
Us.
Yeah, sometimes when you're in cutscenes and stuff, the game will like disappear you and then bring you back in when you're done with it.
Interesting.
Even a warrior of Royale's renown could not have hoped to escape by force. Despite her claims, her surrender does not bespeak innocence, but an awareness that her position is untenable. With the ivy thus uprooted, it is to be hoped that the tendrils she entwined around the immortal flames will gradually wither and die. Mayhap then the people of Ul'dah will have the grand company they deserve. But let us speak of the present. If I may ask, what will you do now, adventurer? So, the Scions seek a way into IceHeart's sanctum. Then I dare say you are eager to return to the Rising Stones. Pray, do not let me keep you. Fear not. My countrymen and I shall tend to the aftermath. You need not waste your talents here. And speaking of talents, have you considered training in the art of the shinobi? You have the aptitude for it, I believe, so please, give it some thought. Till next time, my friend.
Was this like when thieves were just like released or something?
Yeah, it's when that class was, I think it's Rogue. Was it Rogue?
Or Rogues?
Rogue and then Ninja.
Oh, okay. Who wants a free transportation?
Fend does.
Whoa!
Nothing tastes quite like free.
All right, let's see if Fend can navigate his way.
No, don't leave me.
Don't worry, Fend. You just have to open your map and click on.
Nah, I just use instinct. I was gonna go to one place and I thought, no, I'm gonna go opposite of where I was gonna go, and I ended up here.
I just love that clip. Makes me laugh every time I think about it. You're here! You're here! Stop! Oh, what? Oh, what?
Just the absolute stop!
Yeah.
Stop it! Please.
He just drives me a little crazy sometimes, you know?
What?
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
I wish this place wasn't like for one person only. I would love to take a picture of of everyone in Milsil's office while she's just staring at us. Anyway. Welcome back, adventurer. I understand that Alphanode had a task for you. May I ask what it was?
Nope, top secret.
Anyway, charges of treason and espionage against Eileen Roali. I can scarce believe it. Could there not have been some manner of misunderstanding? No, it avails us not to dwell on it. Whatever the truth may be, we must trust to the authorities to uncover it. Let us speak of another matter. I am pleased to report that we have made progress in our efforts to find a way into IceHeart's sanctum. Yay, we got money!
Money.
As you may recall, IceHeart used the Aetherite in the depths of Snowcloak to teleport a short distance to the west, most likely to a sanctuary of some description. It is there that we suspect she means to summon Shiva, using the crystals she stole from the House Fortemp's caravan. The heretics believe that they are bringing about the second coming of their patron saint, but if, as we suspect, they mean to hold a summoning ritual of the kind employed by the beast tribes, it seems likely that the result will be something more akin to a primal. Suffice it to say, they must be stopped. And stop them we shall, but first, we must surmount the obstacle that IceHeart has placed in our path. Ordinarily, it would be a simple matter to tap into the established Aethernet and thereby follow our quarry. However, despite all best efforts, we have been unable to ascertain the position of the Aetherite to which she teleported. Our prevailing theory is that she destroyed the second Aetherite upon arrival. A reckless, desperate measure, but also an effective one. After discussing the matter at length with Urianga, we have concluded that we lack the expertise to develop a solution, which is why we have called upon the aid of one who does possess such expertise, a colleague of ours who is currently en route to Revenant's Toll from Charlian. Charlian. She should be arriving within the hour, in fact. Since you are here, mayhap we could welcome her together. I am certain she would appreciate the gesture. Let us make our way to the northern grates and await her coming. I miss voicing Nero.
I don't.
I miss his laugh.
Me too. Nobody has his laugh like him.
You didn't hear Dea, but Dea in the other room said I did not.
I miss Rin crying every time I did that laugh.
You missed me crying? Finn, you maniac. Where are we? Oh, it's right up here.
See, Dea, I don't need no
Dea,
map.
you're
I
not
know where to
coming through at
go.
all.
Wait a second, where are we?
I muted myself earlier to burp and I forgot to unmute.
Okay, so I flew higher than I had to get here, but whatever, I'm here.
We're here and that's all that matters.
It just is waiting.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I waited.
Uh-huh.
And now she's wordlessly commanding us.
Oh, it's voice acted.
Oh.
Minfilia, am I right?
Damn.
None other. I bid you welcome to Revenant's Toll, and
Damn.
thank you for traveling so far on such short notice.
As if I could ever say no to Urianger.
Moonbreeder is an accomplished Charlian scholar and an authority on Aetherite technologies. She has played an invaluable role in our search for a means to capture Ascian souls.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Let us return to the rising stones at once. Then we have much to discuss.
What?
Okay. Oh, right, I was waiting for you guys. I forgot. One person only. Moenbrida.
Monbrida.
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 Like Moen Brida. Moen Brida.
Oh, okay. Moenbrida.
Moon!
That's worse.
Moan
But
and
okay.
breed.
Oh, longer, sister.
Sister.
Not actually.
Oh, okay.
A joyous reunion indeed.
Well, of course it is. Moon and I are like twin sisters.
Save in appearance and aptitude.
Everyone, if I could have your attention. We have with us an esteemed guest who has come from Jalian to assist us. I bid Moonbreeder join us here that she might share with us her extensive knowledge of Aetherites. Also, as many of you are already aware, she has been overseeing our research into white auracite, a sample of which she has been good enough to bring with her.
Well, I had to come, didn't I? You'd have to be bloody daft to turn your nose up at a chance like this. Where better to conduct my final tests than a land so steeped in ether you can taste it?
'Tis plain the passage of the years hath done little to dampen thy youthful spirits. And nothing at all to reform thy youthful manner.
Oriange, where in the hells have you been hiding?
Unhand me.
I come all this way, and that's what you have to say to me? I much preferred when you were pleading with me to drop everything and hurry to your side. What was it you said? None save thee can satisfy
Oriange the Rizzler?
Go on. Thine artless attempts to misrepresent mine all too innocent motives do thee little credit. Mine intent, as well thou knowest, was but to impress upon thee the gravity of the circumstance. Lest thou doubt, a deiform entity shall shortly be summoned, save if thou and no other grantest my compeers thine aid.
You still haven't found it then, your missing Aetherite?
We have not. No. We know that IceHeart teleported to an Aetherite not far from the first. Yet even after careful analysis, we could not locate a second beacon. We now suspect that the heretics destroyed the second Aetherite to impede our pursuit. Our allies continue to scour Snowcloak for IceHeart's sanctuary, but we have no guarantee that they will find it. Yet it must be found, for even now IceHeart prepares to call upon Saint Shiva.
I'm sorry, but if the Aetherite's been destroyed, then that's that. Although, you're absolutely sure she used the first Aetherite, are you? She didn't just use teleportation magics?
One of our own bore witness to her escape. I can say with absolute certainty that IceHeart used the Aetherite.
In that case, there might be a way, so long as the ethereal current is still flowing.
Truly? How?
We use the current to recreate the beacon. As you know, Aetherites are a bit like lighthouses. We use them to reconstitute our physical forms when crossing the ethereal sea. Without them, we'd lose all sense of direction and our essence would dissipate. However, However, we don't rely solely on these beacons. There are currents of ether which flow between them, currents which help guide us to our destination. Now, these currents will gradually dwindle away to nothing if an aetherite is destroyed. But if even...
Fuck.
Like opening the floodgates to fill a dry riverbed. Though, correct me if I'm wrong, but would we not need a veritable reservoir of ether?
In concert, we might manage to channel a sufficient volume, yet that is not my chief concern. To direct the flow of so great a volume of ether with the requisite precision would be a nigh impossible task in itself.
I barely succeeded in facilitating travel to an unattuned beacon. That which you describe sounds considerably more difficult.
And dangerous. Every person who has attempted to teleport in this fashion has died in the process. They, however, did not have wide aura sight at their disposal. I can use it to channel all the ether you can give me into the aetherite. However, white aura sight cannot retain ether for an extended period of time, so we would need to infuse it immediately beforehand. Just so you know, I'd confidently give this plan better than even odds of success. And if the worst comes to worst, your people won't suffer.
Though it risked the lives of our best and brightest, we have not the time to seek other options. If the...
That's the spirit. Let's roll the dice.
I swear, this thing's temperamental sometimes.
No, it's just you.
How?
It just is.
Because I click and nothing, and it doesn't go, and then I click once and it clicks twice for me. So then I miss some dialogue.
Yeah. Skill issue.
Luca.
Fendo.
He's being mean. Do something.
Oh,
I'm just spitting facts. Oh my god.
I wouldn't actually say that if somebody was being mean to you, but
Yeah.
I'd run up to that cashier and I'd say, "He ordered no pickles," and you'd get your no pickles.
I like pickles.
Well, they're mine now, so.
Okay. Thank you, Luca.
You're welcome. That's the kind of friendship you can expect with me.
Oh, good. Okay. The game also almost froze too. What is happening? Okay. I'm back. To normal. No, there's no normal. I'm not normal. I have already informed Alphanode of our plan to recreate the beacon in the manner Moan Breeder described. He agreed that despite the inherent danger, it represents our only hope of success. He also said that he wished to meet with you at Snowcloak before proceeding. I expect you will find him waiting for you there when you arrive. I want you to know that I appreciate everything you have done on our behalf, adventurer, and that I have faith you will return to us, as you always have. Hey, that reminds me, what happened to the Warrior of Light that was like in the previews and everything, like the you character that you're supposed to be?
What do you mean?
The main character of Final Fantasy XIV?
Mm-hmm.
Where is his model?
What do you mean?
Like that scraggly haired guy that was like the face of Final Fantasy XIV for a little bit?
You.
Aww.
That's the stand-in for your character.
But I liked him. So his model's never gonna show up, is he?
Not unless you make him your character.
Damn it. Damn the fact that I wanted to be an individual in this freaking game. Okay. I know where to go. I know where to go. I am Fend. I didn't start off going the opposite direction. No, sirree, no. Nope. You guys are fast.
Broom broom.
I just know how to schmoove.
Oh wait, no, I see someone in front. Never mind, I take it back.
It's me.
I fucking love eggplants. And I'm here. Good to see you, adventurer. I was starting to wonder if you were having second thoughts.
Ren's not here yet.
Never mind. I'll take that back. Yeah, Kitaro, I love
Don't talk to
eggplants.
I'm almost there.
I just had an eggplant salad and it was really good.
I'll put an eggplant in you.
Did I?
Huh?
Listen, grill an eggplant
what? I think
slathered
I'm
with
just gonna go
garlic, black pepper, salt, then make a little salsa of tomato and onions. Well, I guess it's basically much pico de gallo. And just eat all that and it's really good. With mozzarella.
I love pico de gallo.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
Kitaro makes amazing pico de gallo. Yay, Rin!
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Gimme.
Hey, I asked first. You can have it second. You ready, Rin?
Yes.
Okay. Good to see you, adventurer. I was starting to wonder if you were having second thoughts. Captain Ilbert sends her regards, by the way. He attends to the interrogation of Aline Roali in Olda, even as we speak. But I shall not distract you from the matter at hand. We can discuss the Ivy upon your return. I trust that, by which I mean to say, the others are waiting for us at the Aetherite. After you, Scion. Scions.
Oh, no you.
There can only be one.
No, you, that's... Wait, no, is it? I don't know you, that's my purse?
I don't know you.
Yeah.
That's my purse.
Ow.
Who's gonna be
Monbrita?
Monbrita. I'll be Monbrita.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna moan and breed.
No, my
Monbrita, Milzilla, it's like they're perfect for each other.
Oh my god.
It's like they're there. It's ready.
Hi, Carmine.
It worked, I think. Try attuning to the Aetherite now. Feel free for the current and try to locate the beacon.
Another hand touches the beacon.
Fuck Meridia.
That's not what Alphino said.
Huh?
That's it.
We have done all we can, adventurer. For now, let us withdraw. When your final preparations are complete, you must seek out the beacon. Oh, I see. I must have missed all the beacon talk before. We have created. If, by the grace of the 12, you arrive safely, you must stop IceHeart before she summons Shiva.
No, I want to touch the beacon again.
But no, fuck
Alphina's
Meridia.
so tiny compared to Mombrita. He like comes up to her thighs. He's so little.
He's a little boy.
He is though. Like zoom in and look at their height. Like he's what, a head shorter than me?
He comes up literally to her hip.
Yeah,
like, it's
straight
like, look
up.
at my little brother.
Look at this graph.
We cannot ignore the possibility for actions have alerted IceHeart to our plans. Should that be the case, she may attempt to hasten the completion of the summoning ritual, and if she succeeds, you will have little choice but to face Shiva in battle. I'm okay with that. Knowing little of this saint, I cannot say if your own strength will suffice, and so I would encourage you to call upon your allies. Some may have reservations about waging their lives on the success of Moan and Breed. It's like the most jokiest name. Moan Breed's experiments, but others will surely agree that the desperate times call for desperate measures. Before you assemble your party, pray speak with that knight. I believe he has a message for you from Sir Amaric. Also, hi Noth. There you go.
Hi, Noth. All right, Rin, it's your specialty.
Where's the octopus? There's the octopus. Adventure! Sir Amaric regrets that he could not be here in person and asks that I read to you this letter. Ishgar faces an unprecedented threat, yet in our hour of need, it is not her knights who stand posed to defend her. Adventurer, the warrior of light, save your Eorzea. Your deeds this day shall not be forgotten. Where others would flee, you choose to remain. Where others would falter, you rise to the challenge. Where others would use their gifts for selfish ends, you wield yours in service to a greater cause. May Lord bless you with good fortune and see you safely home.
I love you.
Thank you, Temple Knight. What
Ready?
was any of that like could
Yeah,
you
we could hear
understand
you.
what I was saying?
Yeah.
Well, you could hear me, but could you?
Yes.
Like, I want to say 80% of it.
Okay.
Most of it.
Oh, hey, it's
you
Ren
should
again.
Never have come here, warrior of light. I labor
That's
only
me.
to forge a lasting peace. A peace you would deny us out of ignorance and blind faith. No matter. If it is our fate
Turn
to
your
be
music
at
up for a
odds,
bop.
then it is mine to strike you down. We whom gods and men have forsaken shall be the instruments of our own deliverance. Partake of my flesh. Fill this vessel with your light. Walk amongst your brothers and sisters once more. Oh, Saint Shiva, still the hatred within our hearts and bless us with eternal grace.
This is really cool.
Oh.
Ren, calm down.
Oh.
Ungado.
Unga.
Ooh, all right, Chairman.
Ooh.
Ah! Oh!
Ooh.
Sorry, I just finished eating tacos. Ah! I got my food buff. I'm so ready for this boss fight. Oh my god, there's a fucking ad. Why am I? Where's my mouse? Do we not focus the ads?
You should. Oh crap.
Where'd she go?
Hey, Ren. Oh, there she is.
Hey. Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't like this.
Fend!
Get ready.
And she steppies. She steppied on Rin's head.
She stepped on me. Okay.
We're all fine. Everyone's healed.
Now we got a bop.
Clip it. Clip it. She stepped on me.
Got it. Anyway.
Oh. Oh.
God damn it.
Oh my god, I'm gonna break. Shiva! Why was my
Yeah!
pulling out a crossbow? What was that?
Because you're a ranged DPS.
That sucks.
Okay, so what happened, Rin?
Huh? I broke.
She got stepped on.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I got. Shiva stepped on me. I was the chosen one.
Hold on, I have to block a bot.
It's the same like in Final Fantasy X when you get Shiva. If you have her use her just her normal attack, she literally just runs up and like fucking
steps on.
Is this
No, she doesn't
picturesque,
step on.
Luca,
She like
or
slaps you across the face with her foot.
is this like a nice scenery? Oh, Rin left.
Yeah, if we want to take a picture here, that's fine.
Too late.
Wow.
Rin's gone.
I mean, we can run it again.
Wait, we're ending?
No, but sometimes we
not.
do it
I just
ahead of
wanted to-
time. Like remember when we had the perfect picture because Luca made her bed and I was on top of Luca as a male.
Oh. Whoops.
Whoops.
Whoops, all IceHeart.
Fool. Blind, bloody fool. You, of all people, should understand the suffering war begets. That no sacrifice is too great if it brings an end to the violence. Mine is the righteous cause. You fight in a war you do not understand. A pawn of liars and schemers. And they are no less ignorant than you, following the creed of their fathers without question, never thinking to ask why. Trapped in a delusion of their own creation, and blind to the truth. Warrior of light, redemption is not beyond us. We who walk before may lead those who walk after. Do not squander Mother's gift. Hear, feel, think.
Oh my god, she said the words.
So obviously she has some kind of connection with Heidelin.
Ah. Oh.
Fend's neurons activating.
And so the vessel withdraws, the predictable outcome. Nevertheless, La Habrea will be pleased. How unfortunate.
I like when the tall lady looks down at me.
Holy What?
I'm not even breast height.
Holy
Yep.
crap.
We're like
I
belly
I
high.
can motorboat her. And so can Rin.
Ben. Wait, can I?
I'm sorry. I'll stay away from your woman.
I can.
All right, Donald Duck, let's calm down.
By the 12, you're alive. I mean, of course you're alive. Why wouldn't you be? IceHeart did what? And you're certain about that, are you? Dravanians are skilled with glamours after all. Look, if you say that's what you saw, I believe you. It's just that I've never heard of a primal being summoned like that before. Are you sure you're not injured? Head trauma has been known to cause hallucinations, you see. No? Fair enough. I was only asking. If you ask me, there's not to be gained from mulling over the implications of your story in the freezing cold. Let's save it for the Rising Stones, eh? I'll get everyone to meet us there. Ah, but before that, you had best pay a visit to White Brim Front and speak with Alphimo. He's probably worried sick about you. That, or he's busy playing at politics with the Ishgardians. Either way, I'm sure he'll be delighted to see you hale and healthy. Speaking of which, you don't have a headache or anything, do you? No? Blurred vision? Oh, no reason. See you again soon.
Mommy's worried about me.
I think it's less that she's worried about you and more like she's conducting a scientific experiment.
Mommy's taking experiments on me.
Fucking hate that.
I panned my camera over to look at how like Mode Burrito's looking at me, and I just see this like slightly smiling derpy cat girl staring straight up into the sky to look back at her. And so my brain was just like, Mommy?
Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry.
Mommy's asking about my health.
Mommy cares about my head.
As a guinea pig.
Mommy,
sure.
Mommy,
Yeah.
I need forehead kisses, please.
She can't even bend over and kiss my forehead. I'm too short. She has to kneel.
No, she just picks you up.
Oh God.
Waist and lifts
I don't like
you
being
up.
lifted.
Aw.
This Fend's still trying to figure out where he's
No, I'm here. I got up.
Yeah.
going. You sure?
Yes. And I'll prove it to you.
No, I'm fine. I'm there.
There he is. None the worse for wear. Was there ever any doubt that the Warriors of Light would succeed? I think I speak for us all when I say that I should like nothing more than to hear the stirring tale of your victory. If you would be so kind. Ah. How big? Then we were too late to prevent the summoning.
Dare.
Oh, sorry. I'm a bit behind. But not too late to prevent the further loss of life. An outcome worthy of celebration. And one for which we have Adventurer to thank.
Yes, you're right, of course, Sir Amaric. We should be content with what we have accomplished.
I, for one, could not have wished for a better outcome. Shiva is no longer a threat, and the heretics have been routed. Aye, there's the matter of IceHeart's escape, but she can't run forever. Whether it takes days, weeks, moons, or even years, my knights will find her. In the meantime, Lord Drillmont, is the caravan ready? I think, was I also Drillmont?
Yeah.
Yes.
The supplies that your men recovered have been prepared for transport, in accordance with your wishes. Rest assured that my knights will see them safely to Revenant's Toll.
Of that I have no doubt.
I take it these are the self-same supplies the heretics stole from the House Fortem's caravan?
Less the crystals which comprise the bulk of the shipment, yes. Scarcely a fraction of that which was promised, but a meaningful contribution to your cause all the same. On an unrelated note, adventure. Might I trouble you to accompany me to Camp Dragonhead at your earliest convenience? 'Tis not for my benefit. A certain lord was most distressed when he learned of your intent to risk life and limb to stop IceHeart. It took half a dozen knights to restrain him, I'm told. Men give vent to their anxieties in myriad ways. Pray do not think less of him. Not sure why I'd think less of him. He clearly cares about me.
Yeah,
How sure Font cares about
I would
him.
find that hot.
He cares. He really cares. I don't know where we're supposed to go. I always get lost around here.
If it's not
La
Moan and
Hadea.
Bria, I don't want it.
I need a BRB just for a second.
Not allowed.
Sorry, I'll be right back.
Okay,
Stinker.
I'm gonna go pee too.
No peeing.
I've been wanting to pee for an hour.
Pee after
No
death.
peeing.
I'll be right back.
No peeing.
What a bunch of casuals.
Peeing. How dare they?
Peeing in a different location than my desk? I would never.
Or your bowl.
My space is very limited.
She can't even swim 2 fins away. Ow, I just yawned hard enough to pull my jaw. Fuck.
What is analog horror?
Analog what?
Horror.
I don't know. Like, I guess that implies the existence of digital horror? So would analog horror be horror that can be, I don't know, physically produced?
Okay, I'm back.
I don't know.
What's the context you're seeing the word in?
Wait, what happened? And here you go.
Oh, I see. Okay.
There you
It's a subgenre of horror that utilizes aesthetics and style of analog media like VHS tapes and cassette tapes to create unsettling and creepy atmosphere. So like having grainy video or distorted audio or like basically using like older AV tech to produce horror elements.
Like found footage tapes?
see.
Yeah, similar to found footage tapes.
Oh.
Though, I mean, technically, like, you could do that with digital tapes as well, and that's not technically analog horror. That would be digital, but I guess the premise still
No, I think the idea behind it is that it's using old technology that has like poor resolution or like grainier imagery to like produce the scares you're looking for.
Interesting. Yeah, apparently there's this thing on YouTube called The Boiled One, and people are saying like that's analog horror, and I don't like that, and I'm probably gonna have a nightmare.
Yay!
Yay!
I love that for you.
Void says, "Hi Rin, hi Mom, hi Doggy, hi Best Hunt Showdown Duo."
Ugh.
Hi, Void.
I wish for death. Void.
Lucas BRB'd, but I'll let her know that you said hi.
I'm sure she hears it.
Ah.
Her headset's wireless. She can probably hear everything we're saying. So much of the shit to download, dude. Screen.
Are we turning into chickens?
I mean, the song does play while you're riding a giant chicken.
Oh my god, you're right.
You think a chocobo egg would be delicious?
I think you would get in trouble for eating one, to be honest.
Oh. What if it's unfertilized?
That's a good question. I don't know if they lay them unfertilized, though.
Oh. I
I
tried
imagine they do. I'm pretty sure most birds do.
ostrich farms sometimes sell ostrich eggs for you to cook with.
But you don't ride ostriches, and chocobos are very intelligent animals.
I know, I'm just saying, if ostrich eggs taste delicious, I wonder how delicious chocobo eggs would be.
Ow, ow.
I imagine they're filled with protein, so probably pretty good.
Ready?
Ready.
No.
Never mind.
Yes.
Oh wait, you were joking.
What were you thinking, adventurer? Wagering your very being on a dubious theory which might actually allow you to enter IceHeart's lair, knowing full well that she could have sufficient forewarning to complete her rituals to summon Shiva anyway. And then engaging the abomination in mortal combat. By the fury, adventurer! 'Tis the stuff of ballads, a battle of the ages. Would that I had been there to fight by your side! Yet, here I was forced to wait, condemned to wonder at the fate of a dear friend for a veritable eternity. I would not wish such torture on my most hated enemy. But you are here now, and that is what truly matters. Let us move on. Sir Aymeric wished to have words with you and Master Alphino in private. He awaits us in the intercessory.
I'm sorry, Hersheyford.
By the way, Luca Void says hi.
Apologize to Hausher. Hi, Void.
He hopes we're having fun and something about Mortal Kombat. No idea.
Mortal Kombat.
I thought we could. Oh. Greetings, adventurer. I I shall show you in at once.
Yes.
Why, thank you, my good sir.
On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, allow me to express my deepest thanks. Never before have we been required to contend with a primal. Indeed, there were fears in some quarters that our knights might not be equal to the task. From what we have now learned of these beings, I can say with certainty that we would have lost a great many men had the Scions not intervened.
Then the argument for preemptive action
Amric
should
always
be
sounds like he's
self-evident.
kind of whispering at
Perchance
us.
now you will reconsider my proposal that Ishgard
He reminds
move
me of
against
that
Motor.
one character from that fairy porn novel.
I'm sorry, what?
Fairy porn
What?
novel.
Fend, I didn't have a problem hearing.
Oh, sorry, The Court of Thorns and Roses.
Still not telling me a whole lot here.
Okay, it first starts off as like mildly like romance and stuff, and then like each continuing book is there's more and more chapters of just the characters doing each other to the point where I'm just convinced it's just fairy porn.
You know what? Let the characters do each other, okay?
I think my sister may have read that book.
If she only read the first one, she's good. If she continued reading, she's either into it or she just wants to know how it ends and just cringing at the constant sex.
I remember her mentioning something along the lines of a book about fairies that was very sexually charged.
Yeah. Thank you, Tadas, for following after I said all of that.
Hi, Tadas.
I really appreciate your follow. Tadas.
Tadas.
Ta-da!
You know what they say. Follow for the fairy porn, stay for the voice acting.
Do they say that though?
A similar proposal
I guess.
was
I mean,
tabled,
a lot of
but
people
the Holy
say a
See
lot of
decreed
things,
that we were to observe, and that military action should be taken only in self-defense. All things considered, it was not an unreasonable decision. Since the calamity,
Yeah,
two
Amric
vigils
just
have fallen
sounds
to
like
the
he's
Horde,
whispering
while
and
Garuda
kind of
has never
purring
shown
at us
any
all the time.
inclination to storm the gates of judgment.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Which is why this unprecedented crisis and its resolution may prompt a change in policy. You who have faced these primals know
Oh my
well
God,
the
he
threat
does.
they pose. Ishgard did not. Not until now. And there is naught like a brush with death to change a man's outlook.
At the very least, this should silence any lingering objections to our arrangement with Revenant's Toll. The Holy See may even feel moved to grant us its formal endorsement.
So far as it is possible, the Scions shall be compensated for their service.
We should be grateful for any aid you can provide.
As a gesture of good faith, I shall withdraw my previous request. Your people are doubtless needed elsewhere.
That will not be necessary.
Good luck trying to fall asleep, Tadas.
We too have a vested interest in watching Dravania's
Sleep
movements.
well.
I see. Once more, I must thank you.
Sir Emmerich, if I may, do you truly believe that Midgard-Zoma could return?
The heavens are a window unto truth, but those
It's
who
my turn to
interpret their
BRB.
movements are not
Okay.
infallible. I requested your involvement as a precautionary measure.
But of course, you sought an excuse to compensate us from the first, mindful of what would happen if Revenant's Toll were taken by your enemies. Ishgard is not wont to aid its neighbors, but that does not preclude it from manipulating them to serve its own interests.
Choose your next words carefully.
Do you know what sort of man becomes Lord Commander of the Temple Knights? One who comes from good stock. I did not. Yet here I am now. Why do you suppose that is? Because I swiftly learned to tell the difference between words, deeds, and beliefs. You are correct, Master Leveilleur. Ishgard desires to see Revenant's toll flourish, as it would present a troublesome obstacle to our enemies from the south.
We are so glad to be of use to you.
As we are to you. Ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement, lest we forget, one born of necessity. The dragons grow more restless by the day, and the heretics harry us nigh without cease. We have contended with such troubles for centuries, but there are limits to even our endurance. Yet as a pauper is loath to part with his meager possessions, the leaders of Ishgard are not wont to render up their trust to outsiders. But with perseverance on our part, they may yet be made to see the light. Nevertheless, one must take care when walking the road less traveled.
Wise words, Sir Emmerich. I shall make a point to remember them. I must apologize for my earlier outburst. I hope it will not sour our good relations.
Not at all. You but spoke from the heart. I trust you understand that at times my duties may prevent me from meeting with you. On such occasions, my second-in-command will speak for me.
Lucia, at your service. Pray excuse our reticence. We are but wary of speaking too freely, lest our sentiments be made known to our enemies. Know that the Lord Commander and I are of one mind. For the sake of Ishgard, and of Eorzea at large, I pray our peoples can put aside their differences. Those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future.
Should aught befall one of our shipments, pray inform Lucia immediately. You may also relay to her any words you might have for me alone. Not being of Ishgardian birth, she owes no allegiance to any noble house, making her as near to incorruptible as one can find in my homeland. Suffice it to say, I trust her completely, and so may you. Which reminds me, Lord Orchefort, if you would be so kind.
Certainly.
In times such as these, trust is ever in short supply. Mayhap this will go some way to rectify the problem. The results of our investigation into the heretics' recent attacks, as well as our interrogation of the merchant you detained.
Sir Emmerich, I cannot thank you enough.
Think nothing of it. Ishgard may be many things, but it is no friend to Garlemald.
Did I not tell you to have faith, my friend?
Bam, ba-dam, bam. So, Uka, how you been?
Good. Just busy, but doing well. How about yourself?
You know what? Same. It's slowly going down, but it's gonna go back up by the end of the week. I mean, end of the month. End of the month.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
Busy bees.
I started watching Freren.
Freerin, yeah.
And wow. My God.
I haven't watched it yet. I think Dea was watching it a while ago.
That's all I have to say about it. It's just wow.
Wow.
My God.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow. Yeah, it's on my list. I just never.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. So, what are y'all's plans for the weekends?
Somebody once told me the world is
World is
running
gonna
over.
roll me.
I don't
know. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
That's what you're doing for your weekend? You're eating tools out of the shed?
Yep, I'm eating
getting
tools
run
in the
over.
shed. Well, you won't stop coming and you won't stop coming. You won't stop coming and you won't stop coming.
I don't want to know about that. I don't want to know about that part of your
The
weekend.
media
then.
something begs to differ, judging on the hole in the satellite dipper. I don't know lyrics.
The ice cream skate is getting pretty. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. My world's on fire. How about yours? That's the way I like it, because I never get bored.
And we all could use a little change.
Change.
Well, what am I doing for the weekend? That's a good question. On Saturday, Ollie's kidnapping me for the whole day, like always.
Nice.
And on Sunday, I'm streaming anime. I'm gonna watch anime for a while.
Nice.
That'll be fun.
In Void server, it's gonna be Blue Gender, if anyone remembers that from when Adult Swim first started making anime. No.
I don't remember that one.
Blue Gender?
Yeah, it's about these aliens that came and just fucked everything over.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna play Chained Together with Mint Free.
Nice. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Wait, how's that guy do it? Nice.
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 Nice. What is our plan in regards to how long we're planning on playing this game tonight?
9?
So 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
12 technically, but yeah.
What?
12?
22.
22 minutes. I can count.
Are you okay, Wuka?
I was like,
No, I'm never okay.
That's fine.
She's literally never been okay a day in her life.
Never been okay a
Look,
day in my
no,
life.
I mean the stable okay, the one we know you asked, not normal okay, because let's face it, no one here's normal. Except maybe Dea.
No.
Huh?
Fend saying that I'm normal.
That's funny.
Everyone ready?
You can't be normal to be married to me. Yes, right.
It would seem we have much to discuss with our friends at the Rising Stones. If what you say is true, IceHeart's method of summoning Shiva defies all precedent. It necessitates a complete reappraisal of the primal threat, and of our approach to combating it. Moreover, there are grave ramifications if word of this incident reaches Imperial ears. The Garlean Empire believes that primals are an insufferable menace, that the mere existence is a threat to this very star. As such, they seem any action taken against the beast tribes to be justified by default. Oh, that's kind of rude. Imagine then, if it became known that it was not only the beast tribes of Eorzea that could summon primals, but her civilized people as well. Any lingering objections to the Eorzean campaign would vanish overnight. Where before we had to contend with a single Imperial Legion, we could well find ourselves facing the combined might of all of Garlemald. But I speak unadvisedly. Come, adventurer. It is better that we continue this conversation in Mordona. But he's just standing there.
Donuts.
I can't wait for more
But he's just
donuts.
standing there.
I love donuts.
Menacingly!
Menacingly!
Okay, Fend, here's the door.
Oh, right. Yes, I know where I'm going. Thank you.
Everybody
No, I was
in.
distracted by a cute bunny, a green bunny.
I'm not green.
A less cute bunny than Rin. Far less cuter than Rin.
I thought.
Would look okay if Rin weren't in comparison. When Rin comes into the door, that bunny is disgusting and ugly, and I just go, ugh. Ugh. Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Not Rin.
Oh, Fend.
Minimized my stream manager, and now it's back. Okay. Hey, MILF. Oh, I can't jump through the. Fine, fuck you.
Words cannot well express how glad I am to see you return to us hale and whole. Needless to say, I am most eager to hear your account of that which occurred in Kurthis, assuming you're ready to speak of it. Excellent. I shall summon the others at once. IceHeart used her own body as a vessel for a primal soul?
Master Louisoir's writings make no mention of such a possibility. Can we be certain this entity was a primal?
As certain as we can be that good King Mogglmog the 12th was a primal, I should think. Both were ostensibly summoned.
Let's not quibble over definitions. Of more concern is the implication that
It has to be that IceHeart has the ability of the Echo as well.
Yeah.
We are talking about a mortal wielding the power of a primal.
If she also has
Possibly be that easy,
been
can it?
spoken to by Hydaelyn, I'm willing to bet she's got the Echo, and that's why she's able to pull a primal a bit into her.
Ooh, is IceHeart gonna be more important than I think?
No.
Oh. Oh.
What qualities this woman possesseth, I know not, but full sure am I that she was groomed for this role. Few are privy to the secrets of summoning, and but a single party standeth to profit from their dissemination.
Well, I wouldn't presume to comment on how the lass came to know about summoning, but I will say that what she summoned was a primal. The readings were the same, or near as damn it. Strange as it all sounds, it's really no different from what you've faced before.
Then mayhap it is time that we re-examined our previous encounters.
Oh, pack your things, Ida. We're going back to Gridania.
Yes, sir.
About IceHeart's final words to you. Hear, feel, think. Hydaelyn speaks to her as well. If IceHeart is blessed with the power of the Echo, she will doubtless have used it to further her goals. Or could it be that it was a revelation granted her by the Echo which first set her on this path? She did say that the Ishgardians were blind to the truth. Do you think she has knowledge of the origins of the Ishgardian-Dravanian War? It would do much to explain her unwavering conviction.
Did not the Lady IceHeart implore thee to seek the Keeper of the Lake? And did she not imply that in so doing thou wouldst come to see with eyes unclouded?
Midgard Zoma was a king amongst kings who reigned for centuries on end. But he is dead and his wisdom lost to the ages. Unless the Ishgardians' fears are well founded. It would seem we have yet another reason to stand watch over the Keeper of the Lake. For a mercy, we are well positioned to do so. IceHeart, Shiva, Ascians, and Midgard Zoma. I shudder to think how they're all connected.
Everyone ready?
Yep, waiting on you.
Okay. I mean to scour the annals for knowledge of Midgard's summer. Given
What are
his
you
great
scouring?
age, I dare say annals. Annals, adventurer. I dare say he appears in more than a few... Do you hear that? The commotion outside. Would you see if aught is amiss?
It's the people outside the door laughing at the fact that you just said scouring the anals.
Well, it's almost Friday, dear.
I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to use a scouring pad on anal.
Time to
issues,
scour those
but
anals, dude. Friday.
No thanks.
Kitaro, why does that
Scouring
interest
pad
you?
away from my butt.
I don't know if that's an interest emote. That I guess.
I
it
mean,
is
how
like a
else do you
looking
clean?
emote, I don't know.
Not with a scouring pad.
I'm gonna Google a scouring pad.
A nice, finely gritted sandpaper.
Oh, jeez.
Oh. I closed out of that real quick.
Oh.
It's a. Did you put scouring pad anal or just scouring pad?
Just a scouring pad.
Okay.
Don't combine those together. I don't know what's gonna show up, but I can assure you it's nothing good.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to look at
It
it
is
either.
ill-advised.
Haven't heard that sentence before either. Fend? Oh, sorry, Kitaro. For nothing. Adventurer, it's well that you are on hand. We have a problem. Royal? Luca! Dea! How do you pronounce it?
I've been saying Royale.
Okay, Royal has escaped! It happened shortly after the Immortal Flames took her into custody. She had been placed in a dungeon cell ahead of her coming trial, but apparently the accommodation was not to her liking. The turkey was found slain along with 2 guards. 'Tis plain she received inside help. Oh, the turnkey. Wow, I read turkey. I was like,
Yeah, I heard
was
you
like,
say turkey. I was like,
what does the
interest.
turkey have to do with any? Was it her lunch?
The turkey was slain.
Why would they feed her raw turkey? Okay. This makes more sense. Citizens
Turkey
report
was
seeing...
their
Huh?
alarm system.
Citizens report seeing Ryle quitting... Okay, I said that right. Quitting the city via the Gate of Nald, with a bloodied spear in her hand. She makes for Castor Meridanum. I am certain of it. With her fate in Eorzea as good as sealed, what recourse has she but to flee to her imperial masters? Even as we speak, Captain Ilbert and the First are hot upon Royal's heels. Pray make haste to Camp Bluefog and join the hunt. Okay, bye. I'm just gonna walk. I'm gonna stroll. I'm gonna take my time getting there. Revenants. I cannot believe that bitch killed a turkey.
I know, what
Like,
a bitch.
what the hell did the turkey do to her?
Looked at her wrong.
Looked at her and went,
Turkeys don't look at people wrong. Turkeys look at people with love and general curiosity.
They look at me like they want to strike fear in my heart and kill me.
Really? What
That's
did you...
because you're weak.
Ah. Or they know that you've
Sorry,
eaten their people.
I don't think it was that. I think it was just a pack of them, and they saw a lone apex predator walking around. My thanks for coming, adventurer. I've spoken with the soldiers here. They say that Royale walked through the camp not a bell ago. Aye, she walked right through. You did not mishear. We have Raubound's decision to keep the matter secret to thank for that. Bad for morale, he said. As a result, not a single flame in the garrison made any attempt to detain her. And so here we are. Royale must not be allowed to reach Castra Meridiana.
Let's chase her down then.
Does she have a flying chocobo? I don't think so.
Bam, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum. Hey, a blue fog. Oh, there's a wall here.
No, you.
Wall?
Oh?
Oh?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no, we have to leave the party.
Wingardium Lungavosa.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck,
I'm
Fend.
off to the hunt.
Well, guys, I'm gonna take forever.
Forever.
Bye, Fend.
See you
Bye,
guys
Fend.
in
We'll
50
see you next
minutes.
week.
Yeah, I'll see you guys in a few days while I'm still doing this. We all in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't.
Waiting for you to read, Dave.
I wasn't, sorry. This wretch was with Royale. He threw himself at his mistress, so his mistress might escape. She didn't blink when we cut him down, not even when he started screaming. No loyalty, even to her own. The goddamn harpy. With me, Scion. We almost have her.
I didn't hear you say Haktua.
I'm not going to say Haktua.
You just did.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Luca.
Oh, Finn.
Oh, God.
Good luck, Finn.
Sure. Who do I fight? Whatever.
Yeah, Mom.
Oh, of course.
Of course.
Oh, wait, what am I doing? I have Holy. Oh. And everyone heal, because why not?
Unless you're in a party with them, AoEs won't do anything.
Oh. Huh. That's horrible.
Awkward.
Holy! They're still stunned. I like Holy.
Holy stuns?
Yep.
Dang.
Snarly doesn't sear my retinas like red tuna steaks,
Okay.
but stuns the enemy too.
One more time! Holy! Oh, yes!
Holy shit! Stop trying to AoE me! Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You bitch, you're healing them.
Uh-huh.
Why is this bitch sitting at 1% die?
Because you need to kill everything else.
Oh my god. Everything else, she just summoned another wave of ads.
Yeah.
Oh my
Huh. This one's tougher than the other one. Oh, never mind. Holy!
Yay, we did it.
Holy again!
Now we watch Fend's epic battle.
No pressure. We're not judging you harshly.
I'm judging.
Well, Dea is, but we aren't.
Fend over here literally just soaking AoEs like he doesn't give a fuck.
Please tell me they stop spawning at some point.
AoE, BDDD.
And just in case, a little more. Let's do one more holy. Yeah! Yay! So, how long ago did you guys finish?
Not that long ago. That was good timing.
Oh, okay, good.
Well. Find her and do it tight. I'm really into Shibari.
I forgot that's what it was
sir.
called. Good work, men.
She and her Imperial cronies pushed us close, but we were better.
Behold, a respected officer of the Immortal Flames. People looked up to you as one of the Order's founding members, one of its pillars. It saddens me to see you fallen so low.
Oh,
Ugh.
What would you know of low? You, a spoiled little lording who has never known any want.
You know nothing about me. You don't have a twin sister like Alice. That's worse than whatever you possibly had to go through.
Okay.
People such as you take wealth and birth for granted. You think it's your God's given right to rule over things? You know not of our plight, the injustice that we low-born Ishgardians must endure. To the noble lords and ladies, we are not people, but resources to be consumed. I did what I needed to survive. Stealing, killing, even whoring myself. It is no fault of mine if fools imagined me a paragon when I joined the Flames.
To hear you tell it, one would think you the only person to have ever suffered. In case you've forgotten, Raubound himself was born into poverty, as was I. We lived hand to mouth, with little more than the shirts on our backs. Hunger was our constant companion. Yet never did we bemoan our lot in life, nor did we begrudge others their fortunes. We accepted the hand that we had been dealt, and played it to the best of our ability. Life was a battle, aye, but no matter what fate threw at us, we took it on the chin and came back for more. Everything we have, we fought for.
How are we any different then?
'Tis true that we were both mercenaries of lowly birth, and 'tis true that we both had our fair share of struggles. But whereas I sold my sword, you, Marshal, sold your comrades. If life has taught me one thing, is that you never betray your own. I would sooner cut off my own arm than raise a hand against a friend. But enough talk. You will return to Ul'dah to face justice, and the people whose trust you have dragged through the gutter. Screaming.
We're all with Alphanod?
Yep.
Yeah. Where's Luke?
Not so much
There's
as a
Luke.
hint of remorse. To swallow the sordid business is finally at an end. A friend's betrayal cuts deeper than steel. We must hope that we have chosen our own allies more wisely than Roban chose his.
Ba-na-na.
I have heard. Truly bothersome business. No, I do not foresee a problem on that front. The main concern is Roban. There is no telling what the brute might do. Have the blades watch him in the flames day and night. You may leave the Sultana to me. I shall personally attend her grace. Sever one of the East Aldenard trade routes. That ought to keep Lolorito occupied for a while. Nanamo Ulnamo. For my sake, pray be a good little Sultana to the last.
Should we do the picture thing or not yet?
Did not.
Oh, I didn't even notice the time.
I already started talking to Alpha again. I wasn't even paying attention at the time.
Okay, we'll talk to Alphanode and then a picture.
Yeah.
Let us cling together?
No.
Oh. Captain Ilbert and I have a few questions for the Flame Marshal regarding the circumstances of her miraculous escape. When we have completed our interrogation, we shall take our finding directly to General Roban, and that shall be the end of it. Your work here is done, my friend. Friends. My thanks. But I have one last task for you. Return to the Rising Stones and apprise Milfsilla of all that has happened. I am aware that the antecedent held Royal in high regard. For better or worse, she will want to know how this tale ends. Okay, we party up, right?
Yes.
Oh. Where'd my party invite go, Luca? Alright, where are we gonna take the picture? We gonna do it right here?
Let's go over to this real quick.
Or do we go back to more donuts?
Let's go over this way.
F for Fend.
F is for Fend, who does stuff with us. U is for you and me.
Oh, we're so bunched up. Yay.
You want me to move it?
Alright, everyone, huddle close for the camera.
Do your pause.
I don't know if I have any. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Fend, you still haven't gotten an upgraded weapon?
I like my flower.
You've had that flower for like 40 levels.
You can glam that flower over your other weapon, dude.
Okay, I'll go get better stuff.
Oh my god.
You drive me absolutely fucking insane, dude.
I
was
also
like-
care about you deeply.
No.
Yes. Whoa, nice outfit. Whoa, nice outfit.
Fend, I'm only wearing pants.
I know.
And we're all here for it.
I'm trying on all my different weapons because they're all at different levels. Oh, this looks cool. And seeing like what gear they have.
Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, that's even. Oh, you ruined it.
What? You don't like this one?
Well,
This one's pretty cool.
the one where you had nothing on was better.
Oh my god, I have assless chaps.
You do. Hi,
I
Taka. How you
have
doing?
Assless chaps. Hold on, Luca. We might need to retake this picture.
I see like two pairs of bras.
2 pairs of bras?
Two pairs of bras.
What do you
2
mean?
pairs of bras? Because Dea?
Yeah. Rin and Dea have their chests exposed.
We have the exact same armor on, so.
Oh. Let's see your EP. Oh, Taka. Did you take any rest at all? No? Oh. What were you doing all day?
I got Rin's armpits.
Oh.
Yay, armpits.
Come on. Now, take another one, but of the chaps.
Have a good night, Pit Squad. Thank you, Void.
Mm.
Let's see. Chores and 5 hours of art. Oh, that's good.
I don't know if I have any
Nice butt.
abilities that I can...
Me too.
Hey, Luca.
Hmm.
Are you gonna play Monster Hunter at any point?
No,
When it goes
I
on
don't know.
sale in 2 years.
Okay, so next year when Dea's donathoning.
Unless he has something else he wants you to play.
Yeah, I don't have anything yet.
Okay, cool. I'll join you at 5 a.m. It was
Okay,
nice.
okay.
It felt nice.
Sounds good.
Just,
Yeah, no,
you know,
it was. It was nice to chill. and
taking the
hang
night to chill with you.
out. I agree.
Alright. Let me teleport
Oh
to
my god, what the
you.
hell is that thing in the fucking background? Blame Sergeant
A friend.
Bowbag?
What?
I don't like that.
Oh, that's
Oh.
There you go, Rin.
That's a hunt target.
I don't like that.
What the fuck?
No, thank you. I'm out of here.
There's your second photo, by the way.
Of the assless chat.
Yay!
She actually got one. That's so funny.
Awesome.
Why is everybody looking?
Why not?
Yeah. How rude.
That is so
I don't know
Better
which
question. Why wouldn't we?
Yeah, which one should I...
Do whatever you want, Ben.
You're right. You're right. You're right. I know which one to get. I'm gonna do this one.
You're gonna. Huh? And what is happening?
Good job, Luca. I'm glad I started I started crediting you on YouTube.
Yeah, I've been getting the tags for it.
Yeah. Oh, you can see them?
Whenever you at me.
Oh.
It pings me.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Yo.
Well, you know, the Shiva fight was fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, and then she stepped on me.
So I guess I'm just gonna raid on over to Noth now, right?
Sure.
So here's the raid message, here's a sub-raid message. We're raiding on to Noth because he's cool and awesome. He's playing Monster Hunter with Suba. He's also cute. Raid Nothingness. Thank you, everyone. Say bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Okay, bye, guys. Bye, all.